Alright, so now our camp is still gonna remain here for a while. What we're gonna do is we're gonna head south and we're gonna follow the tracks of the train here. And we're gonna head to, I believe it's called Charleston. And I can see the big bridge that we could have taken. But I said in my last video I was gonna Blood Eagles. You know what? I'm not even gonna deal with these Blood Eagles because they have sort of set up a what seems to be a border patrol or a extortionist checkpoint, as it were. So it should only take us a bit to find something along this train track. Because looking on our map here, we're not too far from Charleston. And it looks like we got ourselves an abandoned train over here. Let's loot what's potentially inside. No guarantee of actual loot. Like, if anything, an abandoned train like this would get looted, like, as soon as it, as soon as the, bombs dropped. Because once somebody finds out, oh, hey, there's a, train over here that we can loot, let's loot it, and apparently I can't seem to get in there, so that's unfortunate. But this train was apparently, carrying lots of nuclear waste. So whatever, okay, so New Appalachia Railroad. So I'm assuming that this New Appalachia Railroad was some sort of, shipping front for, shipping nuclear waste. And here we are, the Charleston Railroad crossing. Or Charleston Station.
Stock up now while supplies are available.
Alright. Alright, here we are in Charleston. Yeah, this place is a sight for sore eyes. Charleston got hit hard. And I know there's a good chance for random enemies.
Priority responder message incoming. Immediate evacuation of the First Friends Church in Charleston is required due to swarming vermin. Blowing in this area does reveal salvage, but well-equipped trained personnel can recover. Civilians should remain clear while the bells ring.
Yeah, I figured this was gonna be very slow to reload, but it has great damage. Alright, so this is where we needed to go. My strategy is basically if I can sneak around corners and get them, that is the best way to take down Scorched. Because if I can sneak up on him, I can get the one shot. But if I can't, well, that's unfortunate. Plan for a trash can. Can I make this shot? Aha, I can make the shot. Yeah, like the indication of the hive mind of these scorched is pretty interesting. Yeah, I was not gonna make that shot without VATS. Like, you come to realize that VATS is actually very useful, but not in the way people think. Study the notes. Alright, so I have the Type T fuse, because I was smart enough to grab that on my way over here. Because this is not my first rodeo. But now I have to go hunting. And it's sort of implied that the woman you, well, the female scorched you kill here is, in fact, the doctor who was trying to make the cure. Because a big thing in Fallout is there is no, like, definitive happy ending. Like, it's not like Skyrim where you kill the dragon, you get the happy ending. Mostly. Alright. So, I pretty much have to go to 2 separate locations. So, first order of business, I need to go collect a blood sample from a feral ghoul and a blood sample from a wolf. Whoops. Like, I need to remember, like, this is one weapon where you cannot hip fire. Otherwise, you will just miss. Like, this is one of those weapons they've ported over from, Fallout New Vegas. And realistically, I shouldn't be using this. And we've entered the ash heap. And there should be a feral ghoul around here somewhere. Okay, next order of business, we're going wolf hunting. And this next one, we're gonna have to climb up the hill here. But while we're over here, let's go ahead and grab the fast travel location for the fire breathers.
Turn back the scorched. Take the fire breathers exam. Join today.
Yeah, yeah, just a reminder that before the end of the war, they were just about to celebrate Halloween. Huh. Nice place. I actually wouldn't mind living in a place this kind of size, because it'd be perfect for my needs. As a singular person. But most people would hate living in something so cramped. Okay, oh, we got a wanderer over here.
How's it going? Sniper rifle, eh? I bet you can pick them off before they even know you're there. Ah, I'm sore all over. Building this place up is hard work.
Oh, that sucked. Okay, so diluted stim pack. Blood sample collected. .10mm submachine gun. Very nice. Raw wolf meat. Alright, we're gonna fast travel over there just to save a bit of time. Alright, so now we need to head in this direction so we can go ahead and great. You see, part of the problem is you get to a certain point and your weapons just are kind of meaningless. Because we're getting to the point in the game where once you reach level 10, you kind of have to start grinding for leveled weapons. Which I'm perfectly fine using the level 5 weapons I have right now, but once we have to join the fire breathers, it's a good idea to start leveling yourself. Because there's this thing in like MMOs where I call it over leveling, and it's a dumb thing to do in practice, but it makes the game so much easier. Where basically you grind yourself up to a certain point where you make things,
Level 2 nuclear alert. Repeat, this is a Level 2 nuclear alert. Poseidon Energy Plant WV-06 has suffered a critical failure. Hazmat teams are en route. Please remain indoors and await further instructions.
you know, something just tells me that Charleston, after the Great War here, probably would have just fallen apart regardless of whether the bombs dropped on it. Alright, let's go get inoculated. Oh, got a notification. Hold on. Pointless notification. Okay. Like, I don't mind getting notifications, but if it has nothing to do with me, it's really kind of obnoxious. You know, that does feel like using aimbots sometimes, but it is very useful for telling me where things are. Like, I don't see any Scorched, but I can hear their footsteps, which is kind of obnoxious. Hold on, let's see if this guy can get this terminal. Huh. Doesn't seem like there's anything useful in here. Oh, I'm stuck on an object. Load the blood samples in there. Analyze blood samples. And use symptomatic. And I'll just get injected with all the things.
This is not a clear Hudson
Alright. So, there we go. So, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do next, but I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head to the fire breathers, location. And then I'm going to make that my, temporary base of operations until I decide what I'm gonna do. But I think now is an excellent time for me to, sort of sign off for the night. Because, I got things I gotta do tomorrow. Alright, so let's, fast travel up there. I can be, pretty generous with my caps. Whoa. Someone killed a Scorch Beast. Whoever they are, they're awesome. Alright. Yeah, you know what? I can go ahead and give this whole fire breather thing a try.